And then when somebody throws the ball away, they're going to gripe because they didn't have those skates. So we've all been open, and every time the ball goes out of play, Round Valley has to go back.
I'd like you welcome you out to the game today between your Round Valley Elks and the St. John's Redskins. We'll be getting underway in just a couple seconds.
Number 2, Skylar.
Thanks, bud. Starting on for Round Valley, as we're the visiting team, we'll be batting first, starting as Skylar Hevener up to bat first with Kyler Penrod on deck. Pitch in for St. John's is Sinagini. Skylar turns the bunt. She lays down a bunt. Pitcher picks it up and out. Nice play by Sinagini there to throw Hevener out at first base. So 1 out with Penrod up to bat. Strike, swinging. Foul ball, looks like going that drifting out of play. 0-2 the count to Kyler. We have Kelsey Walker on deck. He's talking to someone. 0-2 to Penrod after they bring the foul ball back into play. Strike 3, just above the knees. That was a nice pitch. Caught Kyler looking at it, so 2 outs. Nobody on with Walker up to bat. Mackenzie, why ain't you in school? Why ain't you in school? Fly ball by Walker. Clyde first out on interference as Walker was going to first base. She interfered with the first baseman, so automatic out on the play. So 3 up, 3 down for the Elks, with St. John's coming up to bat. Defensive lineup for your Elks, I believe it's Carla Ariola pitching with Tori Slade catching. First baseman will be Autumn Webster. Kyler Penrod at second. Shortstop will be Kelsey Walker. Third baseman Ruth Wiltbank with Cassidy Elmer, Skylar Hevener, and I think Kensley Crick in the outfield. Beautiful day today here in St. John's. If you're in the area, come out and watch softball. Also, they're playing baseball just up the field, so come out and enjoy a little high school baseball and softball action if you get a minute. Next game for Round Valley will be tomorrow in Joe City at the same time at 2 and 4. Varsity game at 2, JV game at 4. Number 6, Philosopher. I'm sure I'm saying this wrong. Philosopher up to bat. First pitch is a foul ball. Oh and 1. Strike down the middle. Early 0-2 count. Ariola ahead. High, ball 1. Foul ball. Count remains 1 and 2. As she fouls out and back behind the backstop. High ball 2, 2 and 2. Up the middle, unable to hit right towards second base. It was stopped by Walker, but unable to make the play at first. Nice job by the infielders to stop the ball, just unable to make the play. So St. John's has a runner in first with, I can't tell for sure what the name is. They're calling her Abby, number 8. She squares ready to bunt, strike. I want to say Wagner, but that could be wrong. Outside. 1 and 1. Said a little bit low, looked pretty good from back here, but said it was a little bit low, so 2 and 1 to count. High, ball 3, 3 and 1. Strike. Makes the count full. 3 and 2. Strike down the middle, strike out. So 1 out. Runner still up first for St. John's. Brings up M. Sinigini, the pitcher. She squares the bunt, pulls the thing back, strike. Vegetable down and safe. So runner's able to steal second base on the pitch. Strike 1. Hit back to Ariola. She fumbles it, unable to make a play. So 1st and 3rd. So error on Carla. They took kind of a weird hop there. Came up. She was able to trail it. So error on her. So 2 on, 1 out. With Kay Sinigini, third baseman, up to bat.
Good job.
Squares the bunt, pulls back, strike. No throw down as Sinigini steals second base. As they want to make sure that the runner from third didn't come in. Strike 2 as Ariola throws that by Sinigini. So count 0 and 2. Casey Sinigini up to bat. Little high, 1 and 2 the count. 2 runners on for St. John's, 1 out. fly ball. Autumn calls off Ariola for the second out, so runners are able to stay on second and third. So now 2 out, 2 on. Bringing up Scarborough. Scarborough's second baseman for the Redskins. Strike one, swinging. Strike two, about the same location. So Ariola had quickly 0-2 on Scarborough. Runner still on second and third. Here, still in the first inning as St. John's threatens. Line drive to left field, right down the line, will score 2 runs. Scarborough will get a double on the play as Sinigini and Fosfer comes in to score. Line drive right down the third base line by Fosfer, by Scarborough, puts the Redskins up 2-0 early in the game. Richardson up to bat. Strike one. Pitch on the inside corner. Strike two, swinging. High fly over Ariola's head, unable to get her at first as it went right behind her. So single by Richardson. Scarborough advances to third on the play, so it's still 2 out, 2 on. Runners on the corners for the Redskins. With Nelson up to bat. Nelson, the catcher. Low ball one. Nice stop by Torrey behind the plate. Stop that. High fly ball. Torrey's underneath it and makes the catch for the third out. Nice play by Torrey to camp underneath that and make the third out. So Redskins come away with 2 runs in the first on 1, 2, 3 hits, an error. So after 1 complete inning, it's 2-0 for the Redskins. I'll never pass up licorice. Up to bat for your Elks is number 10, Carl Ariola, with Autumn Webster on deck and Ruth Wiltbank in the hole as they try to get those runs back that the Redskins scored the first inning.
Little base hit, Carr.
High ball one. High ball two. Looks like Sinjini's trying to throw a rise ball this time. He just ends up a little out of the strike zone, and Ariola is able to hold off on it. That strike down the middle, just about the knees. So count goes to 2 balls, 1 strike. Strike, same location. I don't know if she's not seeing that well or not, but about the same spot. And she watched the last 2 go by, evens the count at 2. Hot line drive, left field, 1 hopper. So clean single by Ariola to left field. So runners on first for the Elks. It looks like Simpson will come in and run for Ariola. Autumn Webster up to bat after Simpson comes in and runs for Ariola. Foul ball by Webster on the first pitch, 0-1. Line drive, it's going to be in the hole. Nice play by the outfielder. And out at third is Simpson as she held up at second base. He hesitated just long enough for him to throw her out at third base. Autumn, though, on the throw was able to go to second base. Nice play by the center fielder, Wagner, to get that ball in quickly. Looked like it was going in the gap. She ranged over and got that, or it would have been a Shores double. Looks like we have Elmer up to bat now with 1 out and Webster on second. Outside, in the dirt, gets past the catcher, and Autumn goes to third base. Strike down the middle on Elmer, 1-1 the count. Outside and high, 2-1. Line drive in the gap past shortstop for a clean single. Would bring Autumn in for the first run for the Elks. Score is now 2-1 for the Redskins. Nice line drive by Elmer there. So 1 out, 1 on. Wiltbank up to bat. Ruth check swings, foul. So 0-1 on Wiltbank. Swung at a high one on that one. So 0-2 to Wiltbank as that one ended up above her head. Cassidy still on first base, 1 out. Wiltbank tries to come back from 0-2 count. Foul ball straight back. Still 0-2. A little bit inside. 1-2. Ruth, one of only 2 juniors on her team, mostly sophomores and freshmen. Ruth and Heaven are the only 2 juniors. High as she tried to do a changeup. So evens the count out at 2. In the dirt. That's only 3. 3-2. Ruth was hoping that was ball 4. She trots down to first base. So 3-2, full count. Full count, 1 out. Wilbank steps back in the batter's box. Strike 3 as she swings underneath that pitch by Sinigeni for out number 2. Elmer still on first base with Tori Slade up to bat. Tori, freshman catcher for us. Tori line drive towards center field. It's going to be trouble and caught by the right fielder for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Elks were able to score 1 on 3 hits. So score after 1.5 innings, 2 for the Redskins and 1 for your Lady Elks. That's right. Stepping in for St. John's here in the bottom of the 2nd is Ellsworth. Ariola still pitching. The rest of the defenders for your Elks are still the same. Boys game right now, bottom of the 2nd, is still scoreless, 0-0. I'll try to keep you informed as the game goes on. First pitch, a little high, ball 1. Took just a little bit off that one. Strike down the middle, so 1-1 the count. One and 2 the count now as Ellsworth swung and missed that pitch. Foul ball out of play. Count remains 0-2. Shot third. Ruth picks it up, fires it over to first, and Autumn stretches and makes the play up first for the first out of the inning. So nice play by Ruth as she was able to pick that up on one hopper. Good throw over to Autumn, to Webster, as she was able to stretch and get that without pulling her foot off the bag. Brings up the bottom of the order, Sandoll, number 5 for the Redskins. Little high, ball 1. Strikes as she fouls that one straight back to the net. 1-1. High, ball 2, 2-1. Appreciate all those that are tuning in today and all those that also sponsor our games. Without you, this is not possible. Thank you for sponsoring our kids. Next pitch fouled straight back, evens the count out at 2, 2-2. Sandoll still in the batter's box. One out here in the bottom of the second, scored 2-1 for the Redskins. Little low and outside. Force count full. High, ball 4. Sandoll will go down to first on the walk. Brings up the top of the lineup, Pulsifer, the shortstop. So 1 out, 1 on. Pulsifer squares the bunt, pulls it back, and foul got by Walker on the throw down by Slade. I couldn't tell what happened. It looks like, don't know if they hit the ball or what as she slid in. Anyway, Sondol was able to move to third on the play after the throw down, so strike 1. Outside, 1-1. Baseball game after 2 complete innings, 0-0, Round Valley and St. John's tie. Strike, hit to second base, just over the outstretched glove of Penrod, goes clear the fence. Hevner gets it in, and she's on her way to third. Gonna be close, and gets by her. Gets by Wilbank at third, and Pulsiver's in with a triple on the play as that ball got clear the fence. And Sandoll scored, so 3-1 here in the bottom of the second.
Go, Elks, come on. No big deal. Go.
Wagner up to bat, center fielder. Ball 1, a little low, as she had squared a bunt. Wagner again squares the bunt, fouls it off to the first baseline, counts 1-1. Foul ball. 1-2 the count. Foul, strike 3, swinging as she chased a high pitch on that, so 2 outs with Pulsiver still on third base. Brings up Maya Sinangini. First pitch just a little outside. hits his low ball to Walker. Walker scoops it up, fires the first for the third out. So no further damage done. Nice play by Walker and Autumn on that. So after 2 complete innings, 3 for the Redskins, 1 for your Lady Elks. I thought Grandma told you to come because I was doing something.
No, I just didn't get to say hi when I came in.
Sis, there's a chair right there if you want
I
it.
have one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right, getting ready to start the top of the 3rd inning with your Elks trailing by 2. Cindy Jennings still pitching for the Redskins. Bringing up is Kinsley Crick, freshman right fielder and pitcher for your Elks.
Where I live, I used to. Not a good spot. If I lived out somewhere, I would, but not where I live.
Crick steps in the batter's box. First pitch, strike. Just about the top of the strike zone. Crick fouls that off. She just gets a piece of it. Behind quickly 0-2. High, ball 1. 1-2. Swing and strike 3, so 1 quick out. And with Hamner coming up to bat. Hamner lays off the first pitch for a ball. Hamner swings through that one, 1-1. Just a quick update. I know probably not too many are interested, but my oldest granddaughter's playing up at Dakota West, and they're playing right now. Score's tied at 5 in the bottom of it. Anna's 2 for 3 for the day, so having a good game herself as they try to bring that out that win. Another foul by Hebner. Count 1-2. Laid off a high pitch, 2-2. Seems like when Sinjin gets ahead in the count, she tries to throw a rise ball. And so far, Lady Elks have done a pretty good job of laying off of it. Down the middle, strike 3 swinging. As Hebner swings underneath that one, so 2 quick outs for your Lady Elks, bringing Kyler Penrod up to bat as we try to get something going here in the top of the 3rd inning. Strike 1 swinging. As Hebner's chased one, as Penrod chased one just a little bit outside. Fly ball towards second base. Looks like second baseman's underneath it. Yes. Scarborough makes the play for the third out of the inning. So 1, 2, 3 for the Lady Elks after 2.5 innings. All right, here we are. Started the bottom of the third inning. Kay Sinigini is up to bat with Ariola still pitching. Slade behind the plate with Wilt Bank, Walker, Penrod, and Autumn around the infield. First pitch to Sinigini. High fly ball, deep center field. And home run as that goes over the fence. Oh no, it's in the play. She just misses that. And it looks like she might be hurt on the play. Hebner might be hurt. Stopping the action as Sinigini was able to go to third base on the play. So we're going to take a timeout here while coaches go out and talk to Hebner. While we're waiting, just remind you, and like I said, I'll bring this up every game. If you got kids, boys and girls, that are interested in playing a sport for round volley, encourage them to play. We're been short on numbers the last few years, so encourage your kids to get out and practice, get better where they can play and be involved, not only in sports but in other activities, whether it be the Dater Club, the choir, the band, whatever. Get your kids involved. If they're involved in sports, involved in activities in school, they do better in school. Maybe they still don't involve going to school, but there's a purpose for it, and they usually get better grades if they're involved. So keep your kids involved in school. Keep them active. Looks like Hebner's walking it off. She's going to come in the dugout right now. Going to move Elmer to center field, Crick into left field, and Ava Rivas comes in to play right field. Couldn't tell for sure what she hit out there. She went for that ball that was right at the fence. But looks like she's walking okay now. So back to action, no outs with Sinigini on third. With Scarborough up to bat. Scarborough had a two-run double, the first time she came up to bat. Hope Hebner's okay after that collision with the fence. So back in action here with Scarborough up to bat. Fly ball again to left field. It looks like it's going to be close. It hits the fence. Looks like for a double with Sinigini trotting in for the run. So double by Scarborough as that went over Crick's head for a double. So two hard hit balls to the fence. Brings in one. Richardson will be up to bat with no out still in the third inning as the Elks try to regroup here. Oh, that looked really good. I don't know where that one missed, but it should have been a strike. So ball one. High fly ball towards center field. Cassidy Elmer underneath it for the out. Gets it in. Runner will stay at second base. First out by Elmer in center field. A high fly ball. Brings up Nelson. Nelson, the catcher. Swing and strike one. Runner was able to steal third on that as Slade was not paying attention to runner. She's able to go to third. So freshman, she'll understand that. She'll figure that one out. Little low ball one and one. Strike two, swinging. So one out, runner still on third. Swing and strike three. She chased one just a little bit out of the strike zone. Pulls over, Scarborough remains at third, so 2 outs now. Score 4-1 for the Redskins with Ellsworth stepping in to bat. Ellsworth fouls it back for strike one. Strike two, swinging. As Carla gets ahead of the batter, 0-2. Trying to get out of this inning without any further damage done. And ball one in the dirt. Nice pickup by Slade there as Tori was able to pick that ball up cleanly. Line drive down the right field line will stay fair. Nice play by Rivas to get that in quickly, hold a runner to a single, but Scarborough will score, making the score 5-1 as coach goes out to talk to the Elks. So 5-1 now for the Redskins here in the bottom of the third inning. Sundahl stepping in bat for the Redskins. First one right back to Ariola. She bobbles it and able to get it in time, so runners on first and second as she took her eye off it for just a second. So first and second now, 2 outs still. So she's usually pretty sure-handed on those, but bobbled 2 of them now this game. So 2 on, 2 outs. Little low ball one. Down the middle, line drive to center field to Elmer, who catches it for the 3rd out. Nice running catch by Elmer there for the 3rd out. Redskins strand 2. Score after 3 complete innings, 5 for St. John's, 1 for your Elks. All right, starting at the top of the fourth inning, we have Walker up to bat with Ariola on deck. The Elks are trailing 5-1 at this time.
Number 21, Kelsey Walker.
Second time for Walker up to bat as your Elks try to get back in this game, try to get some Elk runs here in the fourth inning. She sends it to left field. It's deep. And it's over the fence for a solo home run. Makes it 5-2 as Walker sends the first pitch he sees over the left field fence for the home run. Score 5-2. Nice piece of hitting by Walker as he sends that pitch opposite field for the home run. Ariola up to bat with Webster on deck. Boys game still 0-0, middle of the fourth inning. We got a pitcher's duel over on the boys side. Ball outside and low. Strike on the inside half of the plate, 1-1. Timeout as we got a football on the field. Somebody's playing the wrong sport. All right, got the football all off. Back into action. Inside. So ball 2.
Base hit.
High, ball 3. As she lays that one off just a little high, so 3-1's a count for Ariola. Still no outs here in the fourth inning. First batter up, Walker hits the solo home run. Slow dribble toward third. Sinigini picks it up and fires first for the out. Somebody says we have no sound. If you can hear it here in a minute, let me know. So it says it's working. So 1 out, no on. Webster up to bat. High, ball 1. Line back up the middle for a single. Gets by Sinigini. All right, I think I got the problem fixed. There's no sound there for a minute, but I think I got it fixed now. Webster hits a single with Elmer up to bat. He squares the bunt. Bunt's foul. The 1-1. lay it off on the pitch, so 1-1. Swing and strike as she tips it off. So 1-2 the count, 1 out. Webster on first. Swing and strike 3, so 2 outs. Wilbank up to bat. Wilbank steps in. Strike, foul ball. As she swings at that and sends it past third baseman, but foul. Outside, ball 1, 1-1. Webster back out in plenty of time. Strike on the inside half the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Wilbank, 2 outs. Webster still on first. High. 2-2 the count. They try to pick off Webster at first. Webster back in plenty of time. High fly ball by Root toward left field. And caught by the left fielder. Left fielder is Ellsworth out there with the catch to end the top of the 4th. Score is 5 for the Redskins and 2 for the visiting Elks. It looks like Ariola comes back out to pitch and everybody else looks the same out there right now. Darcy, can you guys hear me now on it? I got it on now. Starting here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Starting here at the bottom of the 4th inning, your Elks are trailing 5-2. Ariola still pitching. Up for the Redskins, number 1, Wagner. First pitch ball, a little high. count 1-1. Fly ball to right field. Underneath it is Crick for the out. So Crick back underneath that pitch. One out, one on, one out. So bringing up Maya Sinigini. Looks like Hebner's back in the game this inning as she was injured last inning, went out for a short time, but back in it. In the left field with Elmer staying in center. Good to see her back out there. Outside, ball one. Low, ball two. Nice stop by Slade behind the plate. Sorry, as this for a while there, we didn't have no audio. So excuse me if didn't for a while. Right now the score's 5-2 with the Redskins ahead. Redskins scored 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third. Round Valley got their single runs in the first and fourth. Strike one, fouled back. So count 1, 2, and 1. Change up in the dirt, ball 3, 3-1. A little short on the change up by Ariola. Foul ball down the right field line, but just out of play, so count full, 3-2. Fly ball to center field. Looks like it might be gone, and it is. Deep fly ball by Maya Sinigini as she hit a line drive over the center field fence for the solo home run. As that pitch hung up in the zone just a little bit, Maya was able to drive it deep. Elks fall behind 6-2. Bring up the other Sinigini sister, who plays third base for St. John's. This softball is a crazy game at times. We beat Snowflake for their day, 5-2, who beat St. John's 10-1. St. John's beat Morenci, who we had lost to by 13-3. So crazy game. I guess it just depends on the day, how the pitching goes, how the hitting goes, who's going to come in top, especially when the teams are tight at times. Who's hitting, who's not. First strike to Sinigini, first ball to Sinigini is a strike. High ball 1-1. Down the middle, over Walker's head at shortstop for at least a double, as Hebner wasn't able to get to it before it hits the fence. Wilbank picks up the ball to keep Sinigini to a double there as the ball got past Walker overhead on the relay. So 1 out, runner on second. Scarborough up. Scarborough's 2 for 2 on the day. 2 hard hit balls to left and left center. Swing and strike as she chases a high one. Foul ball straight back as she went after another one just a little out of the zone. So quickly ahead, 0-2. Then and Jenny still on second base. Another line drive to left field, but right to Hebner for the out. Hebner had to take just one step over to record the out, so 2 outs now. Jenny still on second. Brings up Richardson. Scores 6-2 in favor of St. John's. Inside, ball 1. Jenny able to advance on down to third base on the pass ball. The wind came up big gust about the time she threw that pitch. Down the middle, strike. Swinging, she fouls it off to the left side. Count 1-1 to Richardson. Swing and strike as she swung underneath that one. Richardson behind the count 1-2 as the Elks try to end the inning here. Outside, 2-2. Try to get her to chase that one. Richardson was able to hold up. Down the middle. And foul ball as it hit between them. And when it hit the ground, it's able to go foul. Both nice try by both Ariola and Webster, unable to get to it, but is able to go foul. Count remains 2-2. Line drive up the middle. Looks like it's going to drop in for a single as it just drops in between Penrod and Walker. Not a hard hit ball, but found the hole. Brings in Synergy. Scores now 7-2 in favor of the Redskins. Still 2 outs. Nelson up to bat, I believe. Down the middle, swinging on Nelson. Strike 1. Fly ball to center field. Elmer underneath it and makes the catch for the 3rd out. Nice job by Elmer coming in to get that ball. St. John's able to tack on 2 runs on, I believe, 3 hits in the inning. So after 4 complete innings, your Elks trailing 7-2 as they try to get some bats going here in this inning. You know, we played Snowflake the other day, whose pitcher's probably maybe a little faster, a little better than Synergy. Synergy's doing a good job, but we were patient and was able to hit the ball hard against her. Today we're just not, our timing's just a little bit off. Hopefully in these last 3 innings we pick it up, start hitting off, get back in this game. Boys baseball game is still 0-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning. So quite a pitcher's duel going over on the boys' side. It's still 0. Tori Slade up to bat for your Elks. Breeze is picking up a little bit, going straight out toward left field from home plate. Got here an hour ago, there was no breeze. Now you got maybe a 10-mile-an-hour breeze going straight out. Slade steps in the box. gives out the first pitch for a ball, as it was high. Tori's done a great job of coming and catching for us this year. She was, you know, I taught her back in 6th, 7th grade, and she decided she wanted to catch her then. You know, 2-3 years ago, she had a hard time even getting it to second base. Now she's pretty accurate on her throws, doing a decent job behind the plate. So she's doing a great job for us this year. Line drive to right center in the hole. So nice single by Slade as she gets on base. Drops between the right fielder and center fielder. Brings up Crick as we try to get some hits strung together here in the 5th inning. Kansley, another freshman starter for Round Valley. Strike one on the upper half of the plate. Kansley uses pitches most games, but since we're low in numbers, she's been able to fill in the outfield, done a good job for us there, as well as pitch most of the JV games where she's developing her skills. High ball, 1-1. It's back past first base on the top. Oh, they got Tori in the pickle now, and she is picked off. The right fielder came in quickly on that ball. It got past the first baseman, made the throw to second base, and Tori was caught in a pickle and out. So 1 out, base the runner on base. All inside. High fly ball to left field by Crick underneath it, and makes the out about a foot or two short of the fence. That ball didn't look like it may travel that far, but it almost went to the fence and almost cleared the fence there. Havner up to bat. Like I said, she was hurt as she collided with the fence in the 3rd inning. It's good to see her back in the game. Strike on the outside corner. Havner quickly behind 0-1. Low in the dirt as Havner skipped over the top of it. 1-1. Line drive towards center field. Looks like it's going to drop. Nope. Center fielder comes in and makes the play. So 3 quick outs after the single, the lead off by Slade, picked off on the bases, and 2 more outs. So after 5.5 innings, the Redskins are leading your Elks 7-2. Over on the boys' side, the score after 5 complete innings is still tied at 0. Looks like our outfield alignment is the same as it was the first 4 innings, other than Havner's in left field and Elmer's in center. The rest of the alignment is the same. So boys game right now, like I said, top of the 6th. St. John's and Round Valley's tied. Round Valley has one on with no outs. Looks like Logan's on first base and Crick's batting at this time over on the boys' side. Logan's still second, so we have runner in scoring position now. So hopefully we can get a run over on that side, take the lead. Looks like we have Crick in pitching now for the Lady Elks. So after 4 complete innings, Ariola gives up 7 runs. I know there's a few errors, so I don't know how many of them were actually earned, but 7 runs. Some nice hit balls by the Redskins. So Hensley comes in, tries to stop the bleeding a little bit, try to slow down their bats. A little different speed, a little different angle. First pitch by Crick here in the bottom of the 5th. A little high, ball 1. Strike, 1 foul ball, straight back. 1-1 the count. Down the third base line, foul. It trickles foul by 4 or 5 inches. Count 1-2. Looks like on the boys' side, the still no run scored. Ball 1. As Ellsworth's up to bat with Crick pitching. Strike, hit to Walker. Walker picks it up, fires to first for the second out of the inning. So nice play by Walker. She bobbled it on the exchange from her glove to her hand, but able to grab it in time and make a strong throw to first base for the second out of the inning. Brings up Sundal for the Redskins. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Ball 1 in the dirt. Ball 2 a little high. 2-0 the count. A little outside. Ball 3, 3-0. Fly ball to left field, drifting back over at Hebner's head for a double. Double by Sundal, which went over Hebner's head in left field. Like I said, the wind's starting to blow out toward left field right now, so that ball's carrying. Didn't appear to be that hard hit either, but it drifted and hit the bottom of the fence. Bring up top of the lineup for the Redskins. Pulsifer up to bat. First pitch high to her. Strike right back up the middle for a clean single. And coming in to score on the play was Sundal after the single by Pulsifer. So the score is now 8-2. Still only 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Squares the bunt. Bunt to pitch over to. Oh, and over. They try to relay the pitch to third base after out at first as Pulsifer was going to third. pitch, the throw from Penrod to Wilbank was over Wilbank's head, allowing Pulsiver to score, making the score 9-2. Still here in the fifth inning, 2 outs now though. After a nice play by Kensley to come and pick that up that bunt. Bring up Sinigini. Strike. Foul ball. Line drive past between third and short for a single by Sinigini. She'll hold up at first as Hemner gets the ball in quickly. Bringing up Kay Sinigini, third baseman. I believe their names are Maya and Casey. So Casey Sinigini up to bat. Outside, low ball one. Sinigini able to steal second. So 2 outs, 1 on. As the score is now 9-2 for the Redskins. Fly ball. Foul as Wilbank and Slade unable to get to it as it hits between them. So count evens out at 1. In the dirt. Slade was able to block it, but ball bounced in front of her, allowing Sinigini to get to third base. Count 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3. Nice stop by Slade. As the ball was in the dirt, so 3-1. Foul ball straight back. Evens the count full. 3-2. Line shot to Wilbank. She picks it up. Nice strong throw over to Autumn for the 3rd out. 1 stranded for the Redskins, but Redskins have 2 more runs in the 5th inning. So after 5 complete innings, the score is 9-2 in favor of the Lady Redskins. With your Elks coming up to bat. On the boys' side, it looks like the Elks have been able to get a couple runs across. They're now leading 2-0 in the top of the 2nd. So 2 outs for them with 2 on. So it looks like we've got a little rally going in the top 6th for the baseball team as they surge ahead late in that game. Kind of different than the last couple of games for the baseball team, as the last 2 games were close, 19-18, 10-9. So this is a low-scoring game, which they're not quite used to after the last few games. Here in the top of the 6th, Kyler Penrod up to bat. First pitch at Penrod's a foul ball past third base. We have Penrod and then Walker, and then we'll see who's batting for Ariola. Fly ball foul. So Penrod quickly behind 0-2. Penrod hits third base. Sinajani picks it up. Strong throw to first for the first out of the inning. Easy two-hopper to Sinajani, who throws out Penrod. Walker up to bat. Walker last time up to bat on the first pitch, hit one deep to left field and over the fence for a solo home run. So Walker clean single up the middle as he again pounced on the first pitch to her. Nice hard single to center fielder. Looks like Sterling Simpson will be the batter for Ariola here in the top of the sixth. Simpson, another one of our freshmen. Like I was saying, most of our players are either freshmen or sophomores with just 2 juniors and no seniors. Called strike one as a violation as she's trying to get signals from coach. They're pretty sticklers about that nowadays where you can't. So ball one on Simpson, throw down, and Walker's goes in safe. So 1-1. Strike swinging. Strike two swinging as well. Walker goes to third as a catcher. What, strike three, sorry. They forgot about the one that they called that she was out of the plate. So Walker was able to go third on the play as catcher was not paying attention. So 1 out. Should be 2 out. Yes, 2 outs. Autumn up to bat, trying to drive in Walker here. Foul ball. Back behind catcher. 0-1. Ball in the dirt. Nice pickup by the catcher there. Nelson stopped to stop that. High. 2-1. As Walker tries to tempt him to make throw down the third, because you know with her speed, if they throw it down, she scores on the play. They probably know that. Little low, 3-1 count. As Autumn was able to hold off on that pitch. Swing and strike. Count now full. Walker still on third. Walker, hits it to shortstop. Shortstop with an error lets Autumn get to first base, and Walker will score. Scoring the Round Valley's third run of the game, so 9-3. With Elmer up to bat. Elmer had a single last time up to bat. Still 2 out here in the sixth. Elmer lays off the high pitch, 1-0. Fly ball behind second. Looks like it's going to be tough. Center fielder hung up long enough for center fielder to come in and make the grab for the third out of the inning. The Elks were able to score 1 run on 1 hit and 1 error. So after 6 complete innings, the score is now 9-3. Just for your information on the boys' side, looks like Round Valley was able to scrap together 3 runs, in the 6th inning and lead 3-0. Starting the bottom of the 6th. So again, I'd like to thank those that sponsor these games, not only the softball, but baseball and other activities at the high school, middle school, and elementary. We appreciate all those that donate time and money to help make this possible. So those at home that can't make it to the games can at least listen in and support their student athletes. Not only student athletes, but a lot of times the and the other activities are also broadcast. So we appreciate that as well. So first pitch of the inning is high. Looks like Scarborough up to bat. Fly a ball. Looks like Walker. Oh, Walker's almost there. Tried to do an over shoulder to catch, unable to make it. Quickly in, fills the Verta to the first base, as that would have been in hole. Nice effort by Walker as she ranged far backwards toward left field to try to grab that. Richardson up to bat. She squares the bunt and bunts foul. Squares bunt again and misses, so count quickly behind 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Late throw down by Torrey. Runner's able to steal second. Count 1-2. High fly to center field. Elmer underneath it. Elmer with a catch. First out, Pulsiver able to advance to third on the catch. Nice catch by Elmer out in center field as she had a drift to the left with the catch. So 1 out, runner on third. Bringing up Nelson. Line drive again to center field. This one's going to be overhead and gone. First pitch swinging line drive as Crick tried to throw a change up. Nelson was able to wait on that and hit a 2-run home run, making the score 11-3 here in the 6th inning. Bringing Ellsworth up to bat. Like I say, you never know about softball. We beat St. John's by 3, who beat these guys by 9. So you never know the game and what's going on. So today, what's happening with some days they fall, some days they don't. Pitching just a little off or something. So St. John's has the best of it so far today. The Elks might get one more at bat, depending on what happens here in the rest of the 6th inning. A little high there by Crick. Ball one. Ball two is that slipped out of Crick's hand and hits the ground right at her feet. Rolls the home plate, so quickly behind 0-2. Fly ball toward first base. Autumn calls everybody off and makes a catch for the second out of the inning. Nice catch by Webster. Bringing up to Sundal, the bottom of the order for the Redskins. Strike on the outside corner. Nice pitch by Crick there. Strike two, but hits it to Penrod, who fumbles it for the error. Sundal is able to get first base on that error by Penrod as she tried to pick up on the side of her instead of in front. So still 2 outs. Sundal now first for the Redskins, brings up Pulsifer, the top of the lineup. First one in the dirt. Nice pickup by Slade, but unable to throw the runner out as Sundal goes to second base. 0-1. Pulsifer here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Foul ball. Nice pitch there by Crick. Count 1-1. High. 2-1. Score 11-3 in favor of the Redskins. Ball 3 in the dirt. Nice stop by Tori as she stayed in front of that one, kept the runner from going to third. Pop fly, looks like Ruth comes in for a nice basket catch by Wilbank. Ends the inning. St. John's picks up 2 more runs. Seems like that's kind of the thing today. 2-2-2-1, 2-2-2. It seems like every inning 2 runs. So after 6 complete innings, the score is 11 for St. John's, 3 for your Lady Elks. As we need to score a lot of runs here to get back in the game here in the 7th inning. On the boys' side, looks like St. John's able to scratch one across. So after 6 complete innings over there, the score is 3 for the Elks, 1 for St. John's on the boys' side. Slade up to bat. Sorry. She looks like she was going to bat, but they called her back to the dugout. Wilbank up to bat. Line drive by Wilbank, sending it deep and gone. First pitch offering by Sinigini, a line drive home run. Probably didn't go more than 10 feet in the air, but hit it hard and hit it over center field for the solo home run. Scores 11-4. As the Elks make up a little ground here in the 7th. So after that solo home run by Wilbank, Slade steps in, trying to keep us alive here. There's still no outs, but we need to string some hits together in the 7th to have a chance. One thing we haven't been able to do tonight. So ball 1 inside. Outside, ball 2. Good job by Slade of being patient, waiting for her pitch. Strike. Count 2-1. Laid off a low pitch. Nice job by Torrey to lay off that pitch. 3-1. Line shot between first and short. Short was able to pick it up and make a strong throw to first to get the out. Pulsver was able to range in the hole to get that ball and throw Torrey out. Brings up Kensley Crick. And then the top of the lineup. Swinging straight back, foul by Crick. And that one's in the hole between third and short for a nice single by Kensley. Brings up Heavener. Like I said, way back in the second or third inning, Heavener hit the fence hard, had to come out for an inning. But it's good to see her back in the game. She is wearing a knee brace now, so she must hit her knee against the fence as she chased that fly ball. Inside, ball 1. Outside, ball 2. Foul ball. As Skylar was ahead of that on that swing, sent it into the third base dugout. High, outside. Ball 3 gets past catcher, and Crick's able to advance to second base. Counts now 3-1. Ball 4. Skylar takes a walk. I believe that's probably our first walk of the game. Brings up Penrod, 2-1, just 1 out here in the 7th as your Lady Elks try to make a comeback. Trailing 11-4 at this time. Strike at the top of the zone. Penrod quickly behind 0-1. Inside. And in the dirt, nice pickup by the catcher there to keep our runners from advancing. So 1-1. Foul ball straight back. 1-2 the count to Penrod. On your boys' side, scored 3-1 after 6.5 innings. As your Elks will try to keep St. John from scoring to win the game so they can come out victorious. Line drive. And safe back at first. Line drive to third, who's fired it over to first base, trying for the double play and able to make the double play. So now 2 outs. Brings up Walker. Walker, last 2 times, home run and a single, both on the first pitch that she saw. St. John's calls a timeout as the coach goes out and talks to their pitcher. I wonder with Kelsey as hot as she's been, with the freshman behind her, if they're going to walk her, what they're going to do. I'm sure they're going to be careful. I mean, they're still ahead by 7 runs, so I mean, even if she gets a hit, it's not going to make a lot of difference. But they're going to be careful here, try to keep us from closing the gap between us. So timeout looks like is over. Let's see what they do with Kelsey batting. If they will walk her intentionally or pitch around or trying to get her to chase something. So first pitch to Walker. Looks like they will pitch. Outside. Like I said, as they're going to be really careful with her, not make sure that they didn't throw one down the middle of the first pitches they did the last 2 at bats. Walker again sends one deep, and that looks like it's way gone. Yeah, that one's no doubt her 3-run home run. We needed a few more of those instead of those solo shots that she and Wilbank hit. 3-run home run closes the gap to 11-7. So looks like we're going to make a batting change with Simpson up to bat. We're going to have Ariola come back in the game. Kind of being careful with Carla today. The other day at practice, she had a little medical episode, and they're just trying to make sure she's still okay. It's been a few hours in the hospital, but she said she was playing today, and no one's going to keep her out. So 2 outs. We've scored 4 runs this inning, get back into 11-7. Ariola comes back in to bat for Simpson. She can have some patience at the plate. High ball 1. And Sinjay tries to throw a rise ball, just misses a little high. Outside, ball 2. Ariola steps back in, head of the count, 2-0. Sinjay is still pitching here in the top of the 7th. He lets one go down the middle as she sees a strike. So count now 2 balls, 1 strike. little number to first, who catches it for the 3rd out and the game. So complete game pitching by Sinigini as Ariola's a little ahead of that one, hit it right off the end of the bat. Little number to first baseman for the 3rd out. So your Lady Elks go down in defeat 11-7 this game. We will probably broadcast a JV game as well in a little bit after warm-ups and everything, so stay tuned for that one as well, as most of these players play both ways. So thank you for listening. Over on the boys' side, the score is still 3-1. Now there's 2 outs for St. John's, and it looks like maybe the Varsity boys end up winning 3-1 in a low-scoring close game over on the baseball field. So Varsity games are 1-1 so far, with JV games coming up. All right, getting ready to start our JV game here in St. John's. Your Lady Elks will be first at bat. If you weren't watching earlier, the Lady Elks lost the Varsity game 11-7. Probably the star of the game was Kelsey with Walker with 2 home runs and a single. Few errors that doomed us. Starting for Round Valley this game, first batter will be Kyler Penrod, number 27, pitching for St. John's. They do not have their lineup this game. No problem, kiddo. Also, the boys varsity won earlier 3-1. Their JV game is probably getting ready to start any time now. Unfortunately, they don't put that JV game on Game Changer, so I'm able to see what the score of that game is while I'm watching this one. All right, Penrod up to bat, starting the JV game here. Top of the first inning. First pitch, back to pitch, and over to first base for the first out. Quick out. It looked like it hit up on Kyler's handle, kind of inside pitch. Walker up to bat, and Crick on deck. So Kelsey up to bat. Like I said earlier, varsity game, she hit 2 home runs, 1 a 3-run home run, 1 is solo, as well as a single. See if she can slow her bat down during the JV game. It seems like she's ahead during the JV games. First one in was a changeup in for a strike. Another changeup. Well, she'll deliver into left center. Kelsey Rounds goes to second. Error on the center fielder will make the ball go to the fence, and Walker will score. Walker had a double, then a 2-base error as she was able to come clear around for early 1-0 lead. As the ball got behind either the center fielder or right fielder. Crick up to bat. Little pop to Catch. Catch picks it up and throws out at first base for the second out of the inning. Looks like we're ahead of the ball. We're hitting them up on the handle instead of waiting for the pitch that we need. First pitch to Webster for a strike as she watches the first one go by. Strike as Autumn swings at a changeup, tried to hold up but then able to, so 0-2. It looks like this pitcher throws a lot of off speed and slow stuff, trying to get her batters out in front of it. Outside on another changeup. Grounder, third base misses it. Webster hurries and makes it a first as a bad throw by the shortstop. Third base misses it, but the shortstop picks it up and throws it to first off the mark, and Webster's on it first on the error. Brings up Slade. Torrey's up to bat with 2 outs. Runner on first. Torrey up the middle. Nice hit by Torrey on first pitch. Past second baseman on the single. Webster will mass to third base. Nice running by Webster there. Brings up Elmer. Elmer to bat. Ball 1. Catcher able to stop it, but in the dirt, so Torrey's able to move to second, so 2 runners in scoring position for Elmer. Foul ball by Elmer. Outside corner strike called by the umpire. So 1-2. Change up. Elmer pops in the air. Dive by pitcher and able to come up with it. So Elmer's on first. Webster scores, makes the score 2-0. With Slade advancing to third. Bring up Wilbank. Ruth a little number toward third, which is caught. So right now, throwing that junk, we're a little ahead of it. We did scratch across 2 runs the first inning. Just got to wait on those slow pitches a little bit in the innings coming up. Yes.
The game was watched all the way from Scotland.
Excellent.
Brother was watching. He had a million questions. He's never watched this. You're talking soccer lingo and like, it's the only game in the whole wide
That's
world.
true.
But he enjoyed it. It was like people see the score. He's like, what's the score?
Good, good.
What to tell? No,
Oh,
just gonna
okay.
tell her that uncle was watching. Tattooed and pierced the logo. Anyway, I'm so glad you filmed it, and I was texting him and just thought, okay, I'm watching her game, then texting again, I'm going, hey, can you get YouTube? I've never done it before, so anyway,
He's
that
able
was
to get
the
it?
fun part.
Good.
Yeah, give him the instructions, go look up at what's there. You are filming?
Yes, this is
All
two.
right, I'm going to tell Lee because he's our
All right. All right. Bottom of the first inning here with your Elks up 2-0. Crick pitching with Slade behind the plate. Webster, Penrod, Walker, and Wiltbank on the infield with, it looks like Simpson, Elmer, and Rivas in the outfield for your Lady Elks. First pitch was a ball 2, batting for Redskins number 2. Strike, line drive single. Simpson grabs the ball, fumbles it, and able to get in for a double is number 2 for the Redskins, bringing up number 27. So I guess that would probably be a single with a one base error. Hit by pitch, so with 2 runners on, no outs here in the bottom of the first. High ball 1. Ball 2 high. High ball 3. If Kansley can fight her way back here. Ball 4. Another high pitch. So base loaded, no outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Ball in the dirt as Kansley tries to adjust her angle. Ball 2. As Kansley's trying to find the plate here in the first inning. Strike, hit the shortstop. Shortstop brings in over to third. Ruth for the first out at third. 1 run scores. Two one. I know this is not Greenwich Christian. I'll get that fixed. So 2-1 for the Elks. Base is still loaded. 1 out now. Down a little low. It's by an inch or so low. 1-0. High ball 2. And out at third as runners tried to advance as Torrey threw it back to pitch. They caught it behind us, so now only 1 on with 2 outs and 2 balls on the pitcher on the batter. Strike swinging. Count 2-1. Ball 3, 3-1. Strike 2, full count. Strike 3. Nice comeback by Kansley there. After bases loaded, no outs, to only give up 1 run. So after 1 complete inning, score is 2 for your Elks, 1 for the St. John's JV. Start of the second inning. We'll have Sterling Simpson up to bat first with Ava Rivas on deck. Sterling and Ava's both freshmen this year. Good to have them out on the team. There's quite a bit of potential for both these players as they continue to work. First pitch to Simpson is a ground ball right back to the pitcher for a quick out. Ava's up to bat now. Ava outfielder for the JV team and fills in also on the varsity team at times. First pitch to Ava is line drive, but foul down the first baseline. Ball one to 1-1 to Rivas. Shot right back pitch. She fumbles it. Rivas on the way to first and will make it. So Rivas is on first on the air by the pitcher. The little knuckler came off her bat. Pitcher stabbed at and able to get to it. So 1 on, 1 out. Penrod up to bat, top of the lineup. Down low in the dirt. Ball 1 to Penrod. Foul ball. 1-1. Penrod out front of that one, just got it right on the end of the bat. Knocked it straight down, foul ball. Penrod right back pitch, who glances off her glove into the center field for a single. So now we have 2 on with 1 out. We have Walker up to bat. That was a hard hit back to pitcher. She's able to stop it. Got past her to the center field for the single. So 2 on, 1 out. First pitch to Walker. Long foul ball down the third baseline. 0-1 to count. Walker with a line drive to left field. It looks like it's gone. Yes, it is. All right, so for a 3-run home run, makes the score 5 for your Lady Elks, 1 for St. John's. Line drive over the fence there by Walker. Nice bit of hitting. Wait on it and drive it. Crick next up to bat. Crick's hit by a pitch. Will trot down to first. Doesn't look like it hurts at all. There's no limping or nothing. Brings up Autumn Webster. Webster, our sophomore second baseman. Like I said, young team. Fresh freshmen and sophomores except for 2. So the next couple years, I expect this to be really good. Pitch back to pitch. Pitcher catches it, throws it first for the second out of the inning. Crick advances to second base, brings up Torrey. Slade up coming up to bat. Should have, looks like got a pretty good bunch of 8th graders that'll be freshmen next year that will be joining our team. So looks like some good years ahead of us. Strike 1, Slade just a little outside corner and a little bit low, not what Torrey was looking for. High outside with the changeup. Outside, ball 2. Count 2-1 to Slade. Nice hit by Slade. Looks like it's going right to the right fielder who misses it. Gets by a right fielder. And Crick will score. And Slade's in on third base on the 3-base error. Nice bit of hitting. Right fielder reached out, was able to get hold of it. Where Torrey's advances third makes the score 6-1 in favor of your Elks. Elmer up to bat. Hits it back up the middle for a clean single. I don't know what the heck's going on with my shingle this today. For a clean single with Elmer. Sorry, with Torrey coming in to score. So 7-1. Wilbank up to bat. Ball 1 on the changeup. Ball low in the dirt, gets by catcher. Elmer's on to second. Strike with the changeup, 2-1 the count. Bruce swings through that, way out in front of that changeup. Tried to hold up, but able to. Was way out in front of that. 2-2's the count. Two outs. Still with run with Elmer on second. Another changeup, but outside. Full count. Ruth down to first base, who steps on her bag for the third out of the inning. Hit it right to third base, who steps on her base. We were able to get 5 runs that inning, so after 1.5 innings, the score is 7 for your Lady Elk, 1 for the hometown Redskins. Okay, Crick still pitching. Try to get you a number of the batter here, as I didn't get a lineup for this game. First pitch was a ball. Ball 2 in the dirt. Strike 1, count 2-1. Almost looks like number 4 batting for the Redskins. Strike 2, evens the count at 2. Nice job by Crick coming back and evening the count up. Strike 3, tip ball. Foul ball, so the count remains 2-2. As the batter was able to get a piece of that. Ball 3, full count. Ball 4 low in the dirt. So number 4 able to get on first base on the walk. Still no outs. Number 25 batting for the Redskins. Squares the bunt. Bunts back to Crick. Crick delivers to first base for the first out. Nice job by Sterling, our left fielder, to cover third base on that bunt. So runner was unable to advance. So 1 out, 1 on still. Runner on second for St. John's. As the sack bunt was able to advance her. High, ball 1. Number 13, I believe, batting for St. John's. Swing and strike 1, 1-1. Actually, it's number 10, so the count is 1-1. Hit up the middle. Walker grabs and delivers first with a strike, so 2 outs. Runner advances to third base, so 2 outs now. Runner on third. Number 22 up to bat for the Redskins. Strike 1, outside corner by Crick. Crick had a little tough time last inning first trying to find the play, but looks like he's found it and delivering strikes this time. Strike 2 swinging. Ball low. Count 1-2. In the dirt again. Torrey is able to run and get the ball, and batter unable to advance. So 2-2. High, ball 3. Oh, ball 4. I was going, oh, he said 3-2. 3-2 is the count. Full count. Batter's got to come back. He walked down to first. Thought it was ball 4. There's the ball 4. Number 2 will advance to first base. So runners on corners with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning, with your Elks leading 7-1. Strike 1 swinging. Number 6 up to bat. Nice pitch by Crick there. One and one the count as that pitch was high. Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Outside, gets by Torrey, but runner hesitated, so it had to go back to third base. So 2-2. I believe 1 and 2 or 2 and 2. Let's see. Yes, 2 and 2 the count. Down low, it hit her. So runners unable to come home. They got to go back. So full bases are full with 2 outs right here. That made it worse though. We'll wait. All right, 2 outs. Hit the third. Ruth picks it up and steps on her base for the 3rd out of the inning. So Redskins were able to get bases loaded, but they able to score. So after 2 complete innings, the score is 7 for Round Valley, 1 for St. John's.
Is that better?
Ooh, hang on. That made it worse. A little better.
I am. Okay. No, no, we're blurry, so I was fixing that. So yeah, no, thank you.
Nope, that's worse. Yeah, take it where you can see it. Okay, we'll continue talking as we're trying to adjust the camera. We got to figure out something with the lens. It seems like every time that it hits, it throws it off. So we have to adjust the camera a little bit. Looks like we got the pitcher back now. So leading off the 3rd inning for the Lady Elks is Sterling Simpson. First pitch swinging for a strike. Inside, ball 1-1-1. Number 27 still pitching for the Redskins. High and outside, ball 2. Strike two, 2-2. Strike, swinging she went, so strikeout. Catcher picks up the ball and tags her out on the drop third strike, so 1 out. Rivas up to bat. Score 7-1. Rivas watches the first one go by for a strike. Rivas pop fly towards second base. Second Williamson grabs it for the second out of the inning. Brings up Penrod. Inside, ball 1 to Penrod. Strike 2, lower half the plate. Penrod thought that one's a little low. High, ball 1. Penrod waits on it and drives it past second base into center field for the base hit. Walker up to bat. I'm surprised at times with Walker the way she's been hitting today. They don't just put her on, but they haven't. So we'll see. Looks like they're letting her hit again. 1 on, 2 outs. Ooh, right past the pitcher. Gets past center field for a minute. Penrod on to third base, so runners on first and third. 2 outs. Kensley up to bat. Cans toward second base. Second baseman bobbles it, but and out at first. She's able to pick it up and get it out in time. And that is 3 outs. Yeah, that is 3 outs. So no run scored there on the play as the second baseman able to stay with it and get her out. So score remains after 2.5 innings, 7-1 in favor of your Lady Elks. Start the bottom of the third inning. Crick still pitching. Fielders all look the same as starting the game. Laid behind the plate with Webster, Penrod, Walker, and Wiltbank on the infield. First pitch, swing and strike as it went off the end of the bat. Number 6 batting for the Redskins. Outfield for the Lady Elks is Simpson, Elmer, and Rivas. High ball 1, count 1-1. Beautiful day for softball day. Not too hot, not too cold, not too windy. So beautiful day. Fly a ball to right field. It looks like it's going to drop in. It does. Rivas gets the ball in quickly to hold the batter to a single. Number 20 up to bat for St. John's. No outs, 1 on. Down low in the down low, ball 1. High, ball 2. Strike, hit to Ruth at third. Play over to second for the first out. Unable to turn the double play though, but got the first out at second base for 1. Nice play by Ruth. She able to get it out of her glove quickly and make the out at second. Keeps the runners from advancing, so 1 out, 1 on still. Strike swinging by number 5. As she tipped that one off. Change up a little outside, 1-1. In the dirt, gets by Torrey on the wild pitch. Runner advances to second base. Count 2-1. High, ball 3, 3-1. Foul ball. Brings the count full. St. John's still with the runner on second, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Strike 3. And tagged on the drop 3rd strike. So 2 outs now. Runner still on second base for the Redskins. Kinsley's doing a good job about coming back when she's behind the count. 2 outs. First pitch strike. Foul. Outside, just titch. So 1-1 the count. High. And well pitch. Runner advances to third base. Count, I believe, 2-1. In the dirt, ball 3. Nice by Torrey, stop that one. So count goes to 3-1. That came out of Kinsley's hand just a little soon. Ball 4, high. Runner goes to first, so St. John's now with runners on the corner. Number 25 steps in to hit. Still 2 outs. Bottom of the third. Now ball, strike 1. High. What makes the count 1-1? Low, 2-1. St. John still with runners on the corners. Ball 3, 3-1. As Kenzie falls behind again. Kenzie takes the second, takes a deep breath. Delivers for a strike. Full count. Strike 3 on the tip. So Ken's able to come back, strike out number 25 for the Redskins, leave 2 on base. So after 3 complete innings, the score is 7 for the Lady Elks and 1 for the Redskins. As the ads are scrolling, again, I'd like to thank all those sponsors that make this possible for us, that we can air these games so those at home can listen to their children, grandchildren, and just the students of Round Valley. Appreciate all those sponsors, and also Wes McBride for making this possible for us, that we can do this, giving us the opportunity to stream these games to you. All right, starting the 4th inning, Autumn Webster will be at bat. Autumn steps in trying to add some more runs to our lead here in the 4th inning. A foul ball down to third base. Webster hits it past the third baseman for a single into left field. Webster will hold up at first. Ball gets by shortstop. Webster heads up play, goes into second on the overthrow. Corey Slade batting now. Low, ball 1. Ball gets by catcher, and Autumn's on to third. So runner at third, Autumn's at third with no outs. Count to Torrey is 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Three and 0 on an inside pitch. I don't see how Torrey's swinging at this one, but let's see. Strike one, as she let that one go. We'll count now 3-1. Outside, Torrey walks. The runners now have runners on the corners with no outs and Elmer up to bat. Cass drives it towards center field in the hole with a nice line drive with Webster scoring and Slade on to third base. Good heads up running by Torrey there. Nice hit by Elmer. Brings up Wiltbank. Score now 8-1. Ruth lays off the outside pitch, and Elmer goes to second on the indifference, as they didn't want to risk the runner coming in there. So 2 on, second and third. No out still. Inside and a little high to Wiltbank. Count 2-0. Wiltbank hit on the slow pitch. Count 2-1. A little bit inside. Count goes 3-1. Ruth lines it over second baseman's head for a single. Slade will score. Elmer will score, and Wiltbank will go into second base on the error as 2 runs come in. Allie Otero up to bat. Her first plate appearance. First pitch to Allie's strike. Allie's a freshman that just moved to Round Valley this year. Down low, gets by catcher. Ruth on to third base. So counts 1-1. And outside, 2-1. Two and two, as Allie made up her man way too late to swing on that one. 2-2. Bill Otero. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 3. So now there's 2 out. Ruth's still at third. Greg was blocking the view. Gabby Aragoyen up, her first plate appearance of the day. Another freshman who plays outfield. Gabby steps in, pitcher delivers. Hit, pass, pitch. Shortstop picks it up and throws Gabby out for the 3rd out of the inning. So after 3.5 innings, it's 10-1. Oh, sorry, that's only 2 outs. I thought it was 3. So 11-1. Kyler Penrod up to bat. Kyler pops it up, and catcher almost got a good, nice effort by the catcher there, but able to corral it. Gives Penrod second life here. Another little pop-up foul by Penrod. Behind the count 0-2. Change up outside as she tried to get Kyler to bite on that change up. Count 1-2. Penrod waits on that changeup and sends it over second baseman into center field for a clean single. So still 2 outs with Walker up to bat. Score 11-1 here in the 4th inning. Like I've said before, I can't believe they're still pitching to Penrod to Walker after the way she's hit the ball today, but they continue to pitch to her, and she continues to smash the ball. Little number down to third base. Little bobble there, and with Walker's speed on safely at first base. Even if she would have picked it up cleanly as slow as that ball was going, it would have been a tough play. So 2 on with 2 outs. Crick up to bat. First pitch at Crick. She sends to first base. First base is able to corral it for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Elks were able to tack on 4 more runs. So after 3.5 innings, the score is 11 for Round Valley, 1 for St. John's. Also, just found out that we had a person in Scotland that was watching this game earlier. So appreciate Ruth's uncle for watching all the way from Scotland, which is cool. That relatives and friends from that far away can watch their loved ones play the game. But because he didn't know much, from what Ruth's mom was saying, he doesn't know much about softball. As of course, in Europe, it's all about soccer. So he had to ask lots of questions. So, but he'll learn. We'll teach him. So Kensley still in the circle as we start the bottom of the 4th inning. Nice throw down by Tori there. Kensley pitching with Tori behind the plate. Autumn, Kyler, Kelts, Ruth on the infield with it looks like Carol in left field, Elmer in center, and Gabby going in right field. High first pitch. Like number 2 up to bat. Can't tell for sure. Strike number 3. Sorry, over Walker's head into center field for a hit, for a single. So 1 on, no out. Batting now for Redskins is number 2. Low in the dirt. Nice pickup by Slade. Strike swinging. 1-1. Little high, ball 2. 2-1. Ball 3. Nice stop by Torrey. Ball 4. Walk, so runners on first and second. No outs. Number 8 batting for the Redskins. Number 8 takes the first one for a ball. 1-0. 2 runners on, no out for the Redskins here in the bottom of the 4th inning. High fly. Kelts calls it for it and makes the catch. Runners both back in time, so 1 out. Runners stayed on first and second. 27 up to bat for the Redskins. Strike 1. As Kensley's on the outside corner there. Pop fly to shortstop. Walker underneath it. Infield fly rule. So 2 outs. Runners unable to advance on the pop-up. Number 6 up to bat for the Redskins. So after getting 2 on, the Redskins have been in there with, and now there's 2 out. Another fly ball. Gonna be foul though. Let's see if Walker makes the catch at the fence. Nice catch by Kelsey as she hits into the fence. And for the 3rd out of the game, giving up her body in a JV game, a nice play there. She was able to cover a lot of ground for the 3rd out. So St. John's had the first 2 batters on, able to get around. So after 4 complete innings, score remains 11-1. And it will go 1 more. I think I heard umps talking about this only going 5 innings, no matter what happened. So we hit the top of the 5th, 11-1. No, I think we got 1 more. After 5. After 5. Start the top of the fifth. Autumn Webster up to bat. Score 11-1. After a nice play to get the third out that last inning by Walker. First pitch to Webster. Inside. Webster steps out of the way, so 1-0. Outside, ball 2. Inside, ball 3. 3-0. Ruth fouls off the 3-0 count. Out of play. 3-1. Sorry, Autumn does. Another foul ball by Autumn. Even makes the count 3-2. Autumn kind of lunged for both of those. Send them foul. I'm sure it's hard to get your timing after you face the faster pitcher than JB. She waits on that one, hits it toward third base. The shortstop picks it up and throws her out. So 1 out with Tori coming up to bat. Like I said, she had to wait for a long time for that off-speed pitch. It unable to do much with it. Send it to shortstop, who threw her out. Laid up to bat. Dribble her right back to pitch. Pitch picks it up. Easy throw over to first for the second out of the inning. So 2 outs, no on. Score remains 11-1. Elmer up to bat. Ball, high ball. Ball 2, as that one ended up in the dirt. Cassidy hits it toward third base. Third baseman scoops it up. Strong throw over for the third out. So 3 up, 3 down for the Lady Elks. So after 4.5, score remains 11-1. I believe before the game started, they talked about ending this after 5 since it is a JV game. So we'll see as we go along here. We have Kansley pitching, Tori behind the plate, Autumn, Kyler, Kelsey, Ruth on the infield, Ali in left field, Cassidy in center, and Gabriella in right field. Stepping into bat for St. John's, number 20, here in the bottom of the 5th inning with your Elks leading by 10. High, ball 1. Strike, hit towards second base underneath Kyler's glove for a single. Nice job by Gabby. Get that ball in quickly to hold her to a single. The 1 on, no outs. Number 1 stepping in the bat. Third squares a butt and foul ball as the ball comes up and hits her. Nice job by Autumn to come all the way and get that. But did call it foul, so 0-1. Squares the bunt again and strike 2. As she pulled it back, but it's called strike. High ball 1, 1-2. Strike swinging. Strike out for Kinsley. As number 1 chased the high pitch for the strikeout. The 1 out, 1 on. Number 4 batting for St. John's. First pitch, a swinging strike. Kinsley's done a great job today of battling and staying in there. She had to pitch a couple innings of the Varsity game as well, but done a great job. Strike 2, another swinging strike. A little high, ball 1. Got 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Running on first. Foul ball straight back. Count remains 1-2. Ball gets away, high ball gets away. Runner advances to second. Evens the count out at 2. High ball 3. Batter's able to work the count full. Strike 3 swinging. Nice pitch by Kens to get the second out of the inning. So 2 outs now with runner on second. Number 25 steps in the batter box for the Redskins. Low ball 1. Strike. Foul ball. As he fouled it straight down. Evens the count out at 1. Just remember, tomorrow we'll be in, both the boys and girls will be in Joe City. Little number out to first base, caught by Autumn for the 3rd out of the inning. And that is ball game. Your JV Lady Elks win by a score of 11-1 after 5 innings. See you tomorrow as we travel to Joe City. Thank you and good night.